Tankers, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's live stream, here we are, ready to suffer in a world of tanks Blitz. How's it gonna go? Well, we're gonna find out. I've got the chat, and yes, let's see. What should we play in? Can you play in the AE Phase 1? Sure. I'm on my press account, so I actually can play on it. And I already have it equipped as well. So why not? Funny enough, this tank has 90 rounds of ammunition. It's why I haven't even bothered changing the loadout from when I first equipped this vehicle. Because what, 30 times 400 would be what? 12,000 potential damage? 3 times 4 is 12. So if you add on the zeros, yeah, it should be a potential of 12,000 AP damage, an additional 10,000 heat damage. Like, yeah, I'm never going to run out of ammo in this tank, which is pretty interesting. Hello, random channel. Hello, cocaine kitty. My mom said I couldn't. Okay. I can't, Jonathan. I can't. I'm super doper early. How you doing, Hannah, you goober? You absolute goober, Mick Poober. Alright, you guys are in for a treat on tonight's video. I was playing in the cron. Or no, I wasn't playing in the cron. The person in question was playing in a cron. I was playing in a... What was I in? It was a tier 9. MBTB, that's what it was. I was in the MBTB. Ah, okay. I guess you're... What? Alright. I'm not even going to question it. I'm really not. Come on, Poke it, Panther. Yeah. Oh, well, he backed up. Look at that. Whoa. We're just going to push this guy. I don't care enough. You're getting cooked, bro. Let's get the Hawk Tua as well. I actually am not able to HE but the Ram basically gave me back the damage I lost anyway. My game audio is way too loud right now. I'm going to have to mess with that. Alright, move out one more way. I'm going to bonk the Panther. And... Alright, let me see. Did my audio reset or something? No, I don't know why it sounds so loud. It's fine, though. Unmute, lil bro. Yeah, I can unmute after this. Peak pronunciation of my name? Yes. Cocaina! Ay, 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 ay. I now have 2 Indonesians I know. Oh, back up. Really? And mine rolled 340. Gotta love that. I mean, the 8 phase one's great, but it does have one downside, and that is the same downside every American tank has. No hull armor on flat ground. Ow. Sag. This tank does reverse at 20, though, which is kind of huge when you actually think about it. And you're not running Spalliner. That's really gotta suck for you big time. Just... Ah, cring. Big ol' cring. Alright, well, the Hawk is just pushing in. And I shall do the same. Bonk. 531. Not a bad game. Not a crazy game either. I ended up dealing 2,300 damage, but we won and we did our job, and that's really all that matters. No way Ren is here. Indeed, it is Ren. No one asked for the Marat? Sure, I can do the Marat. You told me to unmute Ren, and then you left the VC, so I'll do... You absolute poob. Average Droodles RNG. My RNG's amazing. Okay? My RNG's amazing. You know? Well, at least that's what all the people in my comment section on YouTube say. Whenever I make a video on a battle, every now and then I'll read one of those comments that are like, oh my god, you have the easiest teammates and the easiest enemies to farm, and your RNG is so much better than mine. I'm like, yeah, bro, definitely. Oh, right. Let's do the Marat. World of the Marat got released on PC, and it seems like it has 12 degrees. What do you mean it seems like it has 12 degrees? It's either it has 12 degrees of gun depression or it doesn't. It's not like we're not trying to unravel the mystery here. It's already released. Ground tank. Let me see what Kitty once played. Okay, we got the only 2 females in the entire Blitz game in my YouTube chat. Can you play the Chieftain Mark 6? Is that you, Ren? Just on an alt account? Huh? Is that you? You goober? You absolute big black goober noblin? Annihilator sold out in 3 seconds on NA, bruh. What is wrong with you guys? I told you Wargaming should have made it more expensive. There's somebody in my YouTube comment section that was like, of course Droodles would say Wargaming should make it more expensive. But like, bro, I would have sold the Annihilator for like 100k gold, and I still bet it would have sold out in the first like 20 minutes. Probably not even. Like, there are so many people that are that down bad to get an overpowered tank that they are willing to spend anything Wargaming sets the value to. Like, the Annihilator is the equivalent of the Waffenträger Alf E100 on PC. That's really what it's the equivalence to. So, if people are willing to spend 100k gold on a Waffenträger in its nerf state on PC, then they're definitely willing to spend 100k gold on the Annihilator. There's 1, 2. That's where the Marat still feels really nice, when you're just able to get those bonks out. I should play the Leopard 1. Alright, you poobler. I'll do it. Oh, look at that. A 1, 385. A 2, 382. See, that part of this this tank I do really like. You know, that double shot mechanic is quite solid. And if you use it properly, you can definitely get some proper bleeds out with it. The enemy Hori, and there you go, 258. Absolutely, you know, amazing roll. 294. This is not good. It's mainly because of the fact there's a T22, and it's not just a T22. Ooh, okay, that is good, actually. That's really good. That player getting bled out. Oh, yeah, that's glorious. Watching this player get absolutely touched by our team. That's amazing. All right, I don't have to worry about you anymore. Then we can move to the rear of the Patton, and yeah, I knew that'd be a pen. Pretty easy shot. We're doing good. Our team's not. This is an absolutely terrible team so far. But I'm doing the best I can. Well, we know the mouse is somewhere in the back. Hori gets shot. You gonna back up? No? I was really hoping that Hori would back up. I mean, the T-30's alive and doing fine. So, realistically, I just need to, like, wait here. There you go, we got the enemy Yo detected. Okay, Yo missed. Of course, nobody ever bounces. Okay. I like how we go from full health to 903 in a matter of seconds, because the grill is still camping all the way on the other side of the map. Now, to be fair, it's a grill. I'm not mad at the girl for punishing me, because it's a girl. But I just love how this side of the map, you get punished for making plays that you shouldn't be punished for. Yet you play on the other side of the map, and none of that ever happens. Like, it's really BS when you think about it. Well, at least we got the clear into the enemy M5Yo. I mean, I knew that his tank had -2 levels of DPM, so I wasn't worried about that. But it is really annoying to lose half of my health. Oh, there's the Hori. There's a tank in the base cap. What's funny is I really can't do anything about that. Not yet, at least. We're going to move over here. See if anybody's in this area. No, okay. Because I know the girl's somewhere in the back, but I really can't counter that right now. So I think the best play to make is to push here. And not able to spot anything. I don't really know what the best play is, because with whatever is in the base cap, if I go here, I'll probably be shot. But let's see if I can step into this. There you go. There's the mouse. Okay, that's remarkable. That's actually insane. Uh, I like the Marat a lot, but sometimes the gun can be really annoying. Alright, let's flex all the way wide. And we should be able to spot this mouse again. There you go. Wow. Finally. Holy, bro. What a piece of junk sometimes, bro. I don't know why Wargaming had to make the Marat gun so inaccurate. Hmm. You enjoying that? Of course, I'm spotted. So I have to chill here for now. Mouse got reset again. Okay. Wow. Of course. Of course. And I'm screwed. Of course, the grill had to go right here. Of course he did. Couldn't have gone anywhere else. I like how he's still scared of me. Okay, he's dead at least. I'll literally just sit here and do nothing the entire game. Uh-huh. Camper Von Slaytoven. I've had this player so many times on my team, and he sucks every time. But you know what? You have fun with that, girl, because you're going to be shot in the rear by my SMV in a moment. Or my Progetto. I really just don't care. You're going to get a draw, and I'm not going to give a single crap, because at the end of the day, it's whatever. I wonder if I back up far enough here, if I can use this. Hmm. 20 seconds. Well, that's not bad. I did the most I could. It's going to be a draw. L. Oh well. Did the most I could, guys. Nothing else I could have done there. More Droodles RNG. Yeah, my RNG is amazing. I did fine. 6,300, I think. Yeah, 6,363. And I did as much as I could. Like, in that situation, you have an E6 that does one shot 43%. You have a 63. Like, tell me that there's not skill-based matchmaking put in the game, and then you look at my 2-tier 10s. 43%. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be entirely honest right now. If you're 43% and you have over 30k games, what have you been doing? Like, actually, what have you been doing? You are so bad on such a level that you have caused 7%. Every time you press battle, you're causing your teams to lose more than you help them win. Not by a little amount. You are legitimately causing your team to have a 7% higher chance of losing than winning because you're that bad at the game. Like, it's like the equivalence of being part of tug of war, and then you get like a freaking anorexic on your team, and then the enemy team gets like an 800-pound bodybuilder. Alright, I said I'd do the leopard, so I will do it. The leopard. Is 1-2-1 good? The 1-2-1 is great. I absolutely love the tank. High alpha. It has tungsten, which means you can outtrade your opponents even more. It really is one of the better tier 10s. It does require a bit of effort to fully grasp the playstyle, but it is a very, very fun tank. I can play the leopard after this. Or not the leopard, the 1-2-1. No game audio. Problem solved. It's fixed. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, my game froze there for a sec. There you go. 60 TP. Oh yeah, I forgot Elena's another person that is of female descent. Yo, guys, we literally have the entire Blitz population of females on this stream. Wait, I gotta put some ammo on it. 15, 10, and 35. That should be plenty. I'm waiting for a new Watt B stream with Alexandra. Yeah, we'll have to see. I doubt it. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought my game died there. Put on reticle? Why? Why would I put on reticle, Callie? It's the most accurate tank in tier 10. Bruh, we're up against Dizzy. You Kringer. Actually, realistically, looking here is probably better. I don't know. I might just wait here. There's Dizzy and the Marat. Okay. Well, I'm glad that our team is going town. This is already most likely a defeat. Okay, guess she just spot me through the bush. Makes sense. At least she got punished. Should have gotten punished for that, to be fair. You're spotted poking the Mines Hill. Yeah, I'm kind of lucky the 183 didn't nuke you, to be real. Alright, we got a shell into the 100. Almost able to hit that E100 again. Not able to just yet. VZ bled him out, but in return, the VZ's gonna die, so. Wow, very surprised that ended up hitting. That was incredibly surprising. Alright, that player's dead. We got the 183 over here. We got the 4005. There you go. One shell into the 4005. Put on my adrenaline. 3, 2, 1. Another shell into the 4005. Alright, not bad. There you go. Nice shot into the enemy 183. Well, that's 2,000 damage dealt at this point. Nice. TVP got nuked. That's obviously very, very helpful. Oh, okay. You guess you just hit that. Best player in the game ever, guys. Yeah, I guess you just hit that, Dizzy. You're just that good at the game, bro. I'm glad that you also get BS RNG. Incredible. Truly, truly remarkable. Like, what is that shot? Like, actually, what is that shot? His team will lose the game, though. Okay, I don't think I'm spotted anymore, so I'm gonna cross this. There you go. 320. 3, 2, 1. Well, okay. Leopard 1 dispersion, best in the game. Droodles RNG, worst in the game. What do you get in return? Bad. That's great. Alright, so all that's left at this point is the 4005, who is in the open, and I can get a very easy shot clearing. And the 268 version 4, who's over here, who I can also get a, well, I was going to say another easy clearing shot, but not bad. Nice gameplay. I'm trying my best. You're already witnessing how Black Label Berserker plays, and you're still asking what 43%ers do? Yeah, but Black Label Berserkers has over 50% win rate. He's actually like 50-something%. So you have to be performing worse than him. A lot worse than him. Well, decent game for the Leopard. I mean, the Leopard's a great tank. There's really no complaints about it. Droodles RNG actually decided to do something to that V4. I know, right? What should I buy in auction? 777 or 5A? I mean, the 777's better than the 5A, so probably the 777. When ground tank. Well, let me do the 121, and then fine, Elena. I'll do the ground tank for you. You frickin' gooner. I don't think I have the 121 equipped either. No, I do not. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Provisions. Let's actually go with, let's take off fuel. Let's put on gunpowder and food. So we got double food and gunpowder, giving this much, much better. Oh, this tank is reactive? I'm not going to run reactive. It's a medium. I don't run reactive on mediums. I'm going to do double repair kit and then tungsten. And then we're going to finish that off with the legendary camo. This tank honestly has two really cool legendary camos. You have the Typhoon, which I think looks really nice. And then we also have the Neon Wild. I think both are sick, and it really depends on what you like better. T22 is pretty much the best medium in the game. I definitely say it's one of the best. It's not the best at everything, because it doesn't have gun depression. It has 6 degrees, where vehicles like the M48 Patton and STB1 have 9 to 11 degrees. So, I can't say that the T22 is the best, because there is no the best tank in the game. But it is definitely the best at brawling for the mediums category. I would say it's better than the E50M because the E50M has gun depression over it, so the E50 definitely has more capabilities in other areas, but when it comes to flat, like, I'm going to YOLO you, the T22's armor and overall capabilities are better, especially because it has tungsten. Yeah, good thing I angled it last second there. That was the 777 outshine the 5A. I thought it was the other way around. I mean, the 5A is nice, don't get me wrong, I do like the 5A, but you can compare the stats on Blitzkit, and you'll see that, in general, the 777 is just a bit better. You press account. Yeah, every year, for some reason, they reset the press accounts. I don't actually know why, but they do. Am I going to get YOLO'd even though I have teammates? Looked like that KPZ was going to YOLO. There you go, 481. This is what I mean by that alpha damage is really nice on this tank. Good job, though. That KPZ probably thought, I'm going to get away with it because nobody's been spotted over here. Well, you learned your lesson. Ground tank, yes, I'll do it just for you, Elena. I was going to do it for you either way, and then I got a donation for it, so now it's actually happening. I have a feeling the Sheridan's in that bush. We got the 62A. There you go. Look at that alpha. 480 again. That is just such a juicer. I'm up to 1,400 damage now. There's the Sheridan. And I'm hoping that Sheridan backs up. But looks like the Sheridan's not going to back up the way I want them to. Our Progetto does shoot some shotlers, but also has bled a lot of health in return. Aiming. Bonk. 393. While the tanks in the front here are definitely dangerous, I can tell you for a fact that the Grill is the major tank I want knocked out, so that's who I'm going to be aiming it on. There you go. Another nice shot into the Grill for 450. However, I need to leave. Like, very quickly, because you'll notice I have no support. My whole team died over here. They all YOLO'd instead of playing passive, and they died. So we went from having a big advantage on medium flank to having an absolutely terrible team. Notice how quickly you can go from like, wow, I'm in the advantage to, wow, I'm losing. Because we really were. We were in the advantage. We had the conf pans are dead. All our team had to do was not YOLO, and they did. So, oh well. Thankfully, I am smart enough to know, you know, when I need to play aggressive and when not, and we are now in cover, so there's really no downside here. Kron's going to get rushed and die, and I don't think there's much that I'm worried about at this point. I'm going to move into this bush here, see if we can spot the standard. There you go. Aha! Goodbye. That's pretty funny, actually. Type 71, thank you for the donation. Sheridan gets detected. Now, honestly, at this point, I can probably push in aggressive, but I couldn't have guessed at that moment that I was going to be able to, so now that we can see our team is winning and we have a very, very large HP advantage, I can play aggressive here. Bonk, 441. We're up to 2,700 damage at this point, and if the 62A decides to poke, he'll be absolutely violated by one of my teammates. Alright, let's move up. There's the Sheridan. Bonk, 474. Back up, Sheridan can't hit me. Angle, 62A bounces. I mean, this is why the 121 is just so amazing, because it has all of these great things going for it. Yeah, guys, it's amazing. It's truly amazing. Of course, 40% grill gets away with ammo racking me for full health. It's my fault, though, Wargaming. It's my fault, clearly. I just need to get better at the game. I need to get better at the game. Next time, I shouldn't, you know, use my health at the end of the battle. I should just, you know, not play the game, I guess. Well, once again, guys, my RNG's great. I would love for somebody there to tell me how my RNG is better than theirs. You know? Clearly. Truly remarkable. I did fine. I did over 3,000. 3,166. But the fact that I got full health when I could have done an additional, you know, bit, especially, it's great. There's nothing else to really say. It's just, I love this game. Truly the best game ever. What is AMA? Do you guys just, like, live in China? Like, do you not know what Ask Me Anything means? Droodles RNG strikes again. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. There's nothing else to say. Like, it doesn't matter how much I play this game. It doesn't matter how skilled I am at this game, how smart I play. Just whatever I do, Wargaming's gonna literally just screw me over. So, whatever. Whatever. Not learning the game by experiences you made is like touching something very hot as the stove burns your skin and then do it again. Yeah. Alrighty, let me play in the ground tank. The ground tank. See what we can do. And then I have a Type 71 and whatever chat decides. And the first request is the CS63. So that's what I should play in. Play the 10,000 gold auction tank, the Lycan. Yeah, I still don't understand why you guys spent 10,000 gold on a Lycan. The Annihilator was sold for 13,000 and sold out. But, like, why are we spending 10,000 gold on a Lycan? I still don't understand that one. Boss Chatillon 25 ton. I'm gonna go this way, honestly. The nice thing about the ground tank is that when we're on this map, you'll notice above my health, I have this little, like, wrench with a green track icon. That actually means my tank has boosted speed, which is pretty nice. Let me correct. Amazing RNG. Yes. It's the best RNG in the game. I was born in Southeast Asia, and I'm not native in the U.S., unlike you. Why are you saying that, though, you poob? Sleepy tank? Indeed, the sleepy tank. Okay. I guess he'll just, yes, guys. My RNG's amazing. Look at where he penned me. I don't have any words for this game. As I say time and time again, it does not matter what I do. Good Annihilator player there. I really hope that's somebody that bought the tank and just utterly is garbage in it. Alright, well, love to be able to shoot this K2, but this rock is blocking him, which is a little annoying. Come on, poke it. Could not have been more dead center on that guy's hatch, and it missed. The big, juicy, heavy ground tank. Alright, well, there you go. Wow, I hit a shot. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, guys, I'm so good. Wowzers. Wow, look at that. I hit another shot. The one nice thing about the ground tank is that it does turn the turret very quickly. So, like, that yo is probably thonking to himself, I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna get him, and then he didn't. Bonk. Obviously, we all hate ISUs, so any chance I get to bleed out an ISU, I will. Our Annihilator gets some bleeding into the enemy K2, and unfortunately, I'm not able to hit that player. Let's turn our turret, aiming. Wow, look at that! Look at that! Some decent RNG! Whoa! 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 Aiming, 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 aiming. Bonk! What is he... Why does he say that's a tree shot? Like, what is it? Like, I get it means, like, great shot or something, but, like, a tree shot? I don't get it. Why a tree? Stop moving. Okay. There's my wonderful RNG. Striking again! Droodles going insane after RNG. Yeah, definitely. Like, why is the ground tank so fast on these maps? It's crazy when you think about it. Like, look at the speed we're going here in a tank that weighs 110 tons. You can run. You can try to hide, but, it's not going to get you very far. Jaws will. What's impressive is that my team's actually losing this. That's the part that really impresses me. Wow. You shot heat into space armor. Truly amazing. Boom! Alright. Well, we are now in the advantage. I mean, we should win this. I'm pretty confident that we'll win. Alright. Why aiming when you can snapshot? Okay, Hannah. Gonna snapshot into your toenail. You never message me anymore. Yeah, where are you running to? Huh? Where are you running to? Oh! Oh! 725! Oh, man. That's a real shame. 725. What the heck? This thing must have higher HE alpha. No, 800 would be a max roll from a 600 alpha. So 725 means that this thing has like 560, 580 HE alpha. Bonk. Well, that was a pretty good ground tank game. I can't complain at all. I really can't. Droodles, you should move the subscribe popping notification to the top. What are you talking about? Alright, well, there you go. 4,665 damage, 2,640 blocked, and a pretty good game overall. I'm not going to get mad. You will not hear any complaints from me when it comes to that battle. Let me write down some of these donations, because I'm going to forgore if I don't write them down. Okay, boom, boom, type 71, which I'm about to play, CS 63, boom, boom, Lycan, boom, boom. BZ176. Thank you for the donations, Lemon. Thank you, Salir. Alright, let's do the Type 71 alert. Lemon always donates for like the same 5 tanks. It's kind of funny. My view on the 95E6. I consider it to be one of the strongest tier 10s in the game. Thoughts on the state of rating battles and the competitive scene in Blitz? I think the comp scene in Blitz is a lot more stagnant than it has been in the past, but that makes sense because Wargaming is trying to weed out the competitive player base, in my opinion. Like, they've now started adding PC to the comp roster, which, honestly, I could get back in the comp now that it's on PC, but I just don't care enough. I already have the top 4 camo on my account, and I don't really need to prove myself further than that. This Sheridan is one of the worst players, and they constantly get on my teams, and they constantly do this. So we're just down a medium. Great. That's amazing. Now this E6 killed himself, because, to what I'm aware, he has no teammates. I mean, he has a camping IS-8, but that's really not going to help him much. Ah. Oh, that was some great RNG there. Okay. I guess their whole team's just camping? Alright, that's incredible. Yeah, you should have ran. You stopped for some reason. I'm just gonna shoot. Oh, the IS-8's gonna show me his hull, sure. Want to tune? I'll hop in BC. I swear every time I tune, I start losing. I swear. Easy shot. But yes, we can tune if you want. Alright, I'm gonna move up. I'm not sure what you're scared of there, 752, judging that they don't really have anything left. Ah. Fall back. Maybe just, like, instead of telling me to fall back, you just actually, like, do your job and, I don't know, push? I know it's challenging to, like, play the game. I do like the Type 71 a lot, but sometimes the armor doesn't work. And this is one of those moments where even a vehicle that has no freaking premium is cutting through my tank like it has no armor. A little cringe. It doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day... Oh, actually it might matter. Oh, I got the bounce when I needed it. Okay, that's good at least. I'm gonna try and angle it and hope for the best. Okay, good. Yeah, you're just dookie balls. I mean, I'm not surprised. Bye-bye. Type 71 still did its job. Our armor didn't work too much in this game, but I got bounces when I needed to, and I still ended up dealing over 3,000 damage. And that's exactly what you want from the Type. There you go, 3,081. It's just a pushing tank. You never really get insanely high damage battles in this tank, but what you do get is just solid gameplay. Gun's nice, can be a little goofy sometimes, but in general it's very nice. Let me get a shower. I have a good one, Hannah. Alright, let's go. Lazenay. Alright, there we go. What's next? What's next? CS63. Alright. Le CS60. Yes. Looks like it's already properly equipped. Yeah, the CS has... I'm going to honestly swap off that. We're going to put on improved gunpowder. I'm going to get in queue. And if Lazenay doesn't get into the tune, then Lazenay's going to have to wait till the next game. Can you remove your toenails? What? What am I reading? Can I remove my toenails? Yeah, I got you, bro. I'm just going to remove my toenails. I love how you review a tank and everyone drives it for a week. Which tank did I review that everybody's driving now? We all love turbo battles. It's great. Turbo battles are fun! What are you talking about? I'm a Droodles mini without some of the skill. Polish Bauer. Yes, Polish. Even though you're Swedish. CS63, Lycan, BZ, and E6. First of all, I got spotted through that bush. What's the point of bushes if you just get spotted right through them? Second of all, what is this leopard doing? I think they're trolling, but that's why I'm specifically tunneling the leopard over the other player. I'm not going to punish that E6 for the leopard trolling. I will never punish somebody when it's the... Oh my god, they've Monster Boo Boo! Oh, he's the best player ever, bro! Oh, that was just unfortunate. My gun depression let me down at, like, the worst moment there. Not that it matters. We get a 460 damage HE. But, bro, they've Monster Boo Boo. Literally, like, the worst player ever. I'm just gonna drive up. This Caro is basically out of shells at this point. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh. There we go. I'm trying to think of what's going on here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna YOLO the Waffenträger, because it's a pile of trash that... Oh, yeah, I mean, you're cooked, bro. You're literally cooked. What are you gonna do? You don't reload fast enough. You're just cooked. Yep. I bet you had fun playing in your Waffenträger. I bet you enjoyed that. It's a great tank, bro. It's truly amazing. You get one clip out and then that's your game. Please, please, everybody, drive the tank more. Let me farm you more. Ah, yes, there it is. Monster Boo Boo in his spawn with the AMX M4, complaining about his team being imbeciles. I am interested to see what his stats are. I always forget his stats, but I remember that he's terrible. Whenever I play the game, there are certain select names that I will jog into my mental memory. That way, if I see them on my team or I see them on the enemy team, I instantly know that they have a terrible team. Yes, there's Monster Boo Boo, 70,000 games, 43%, and complains about his team every single game. That's the part, right? I don't make fun of people most of the time, unless they actively not only suck this much, but then proceed to call their team imbeciles. That's the impressive part. 43%, and you're complaining about your team, bro. That's impressive. That's really impressive. That's impressive. No words, bro. No words. What? Just join anyone, Lazenay. Thank you very much for the donation. Shimi Raikkonen. STG had it forever, but only recently started playing. It's a very fun tank. Solid overall values on its gun, on its mobility. I really like the STG. It's one of my favorite vehicles in Tier 8. Why are you playing with these cringe noob arrows? Why do you care? And also, I run them because people can see that I'm not using replays when I make videos. Did you pre-order the 5090? No, and it's been out for a while now. Is a Chieftain bundle worth $6? You have it there? What do I have? What bundle do I have for $6? This one? No. What are you talking about that I have a bundle for $6? Huh? This one? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mean something here? I don't see a Chieftain Mark 6 for $6. And I don't think it will ever be sold for $6, but yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. Stayer of Waffenträger for 4,500 gold is actually not terrible. It's a fun tank. Actually is pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. Next up, Lycan. Lycan. Very fun tank. Mid, but it's fun. Shimi, you're going to have to wait a teeny bit before we get to your game, though, because I got a couple donations before that. I have to do a BZ176 and E6, but then I'll be able to play in your Tinkler. Alright, let me go over here. Alright. Lazenay is now in my VC. Chieftain bundle, not Chieftain. It's still, that doesn't narrow down the... Also, what? The Chief bundle? Oh. Oh. $6? No. Nah, not worth. I mean, it's not bad. It's not inherently bad, but like... You're spending $7 and you're getting maybe like 4,000 gold in return. I just wait for like the Christmas boxes or get something like this. This is better. This you're getting 6 mystery crates. You're getting what? Like I don't know, and a guaranteed tank from the list. Like this, in my opinion, is a better bundle. I'd rather get something guaranteed than not. That bundle's not very good. That bundle's way too expensive.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, unfortunately I can.
Hello.
Hello, Poobler.
Stop calling me Poobler. It's so
You're
weird,
a Poobler.
bro.
Nope, you're a Poobler.
Oh my god. Oh, come on. What did I call you? Poopless? Because you're 1 year younger than me?
Pooblez?
Yeah.
No, you're
Yes.
Poobler.
And I'll call you Poopless.
No, you're just Poobler. I need to put an Asian spin on Poobler.
Shall we?
Pooble Chong. I don't know.
Okay. Is that the best you got?
Yep, that's the best I've got.
Oh.
Chieftain for $5 is more realistic than Bigfoot. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way Wargaming's gonna sell a Chieftain Mark 6 for $5. That was never ever gonna be a thing. Listen, failure, I'll pre-order the 5090 if you give me $5,000. I see you're asking for the Bashation cocaine, so I will I will write down the Bashation, and when we get through the donations, I'll do it for you. I need to itch my nose, because it's itchy.
Are you gonna do GTA stream later tonight?
Yes.
Alright. I'll tune into watch you.
Because, it's being... Or they have double money today, and through the week, it's usually a good way to get views.
Fair enough.
GTA channel's been doing great.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Went up like
I mean,
3,000 subs in the last week.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I found it funny because I saw a Reddit group of people that were saying that my GTA channel, you know, like the classic Droodles haters, trying to like say that like my GTA channel was getting like no views like 5 months ago, and now it's good. I don't know. It always just makes me happy when I see people that hate on me, and then to have whatever they hate on just get immediately demolished. Guys, if you ever want to accomplish something in life, have somebody else hate it, and you will do a lot better. Like, for example, if somebody says you'll never achieve, like, let's say you want to be a lawyer, and then, like, your mother says, like, you'll never be a lawyer, or somebody, like, that you know says that. If anything, that will be more motivation for you to actually become one.
That's actually a great source of motivation, I'm not gonna lie.
It is a great source of motivation. Every time somebody tries hating on me, all they're doing is giving me more motivation to keep posting videos so that they know I'm still succeeding in this game. No matter what they try to do, I'm still here. Bonk. The thing that is nice about the Lycan is that it has 10 degrees of gun depression. Like, the fact that you can work a ridgeline in this tank with 400 alpha is very nice. It's about as nice as farming out the stock Tiger, too.
Wait, is it stock?
Yes, he's absolutely terrible.
Oh my god. I did not know it was stock or not.
Yeah, he's not. One... I mean, if I were to rate the Lycan out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 7. Like, 6 is like slightly above average. This tank's definitely above average, but like, it's not a crazy amount more. I'd still rather drive other tanks over it, because it's just not the most exciting.
What about the Lupus?
Yeah, Lupus is more fun.
Well,
I think the Lycan's better than the Lupus because it's a little more flexible and its armor's better. But the Lupus on certain ridgelines is completely overpowered.
The gun of the Lupus, the elevation is so horrendous, bro.
Yeah, I think it's like 8 degrees of gun elevation. Alright. BZ176. Also, thank you, Lemon, for the donation again.
Is that a tier 9?
Yes.
Okay.
Believe it or not, it is.
I always got confused between the tank you played yesterday and the BZ176. I don't know which one is the tier 8, 9 and 10 variant, because they all start with a BZ.
Yeah, but L. You're Asian.
Okay.
You're supposed to have like a good memory.
Okay.
Once again, he leaves enemy on less than 20 HP. Bro, I'm telling you, every time that there's a one-shot, I will leave it on like 2 health. And then they will proceed to max roll me. What's my average damage with the Rhino and Kron? Rhino and Kron, probably around 37 to 3,800. Those are pretty brain-dead tanks. Like, on this account. Obviously, my main account. Well, actually, I don't even have many games. On my main account, I maybe have, like, 20 games in my Rhino. But my press account, the other one that I used before Wargaming reset it, for some reason, that account I had, like, 3,900 in the Rhino, and the Kron is just, like, the Kron's one of the easiest tanks to 4K, because all you do is you sit, hold down, and then farm. That's the whole gameplay experience of the tank. Come on, he went undercross it. Come on. Come on. He's close. There you go.
Damn, I bounced the second cell.
I saw that. I will not. I got a lot of assistance, 1,500, because I tracked him. Alright, time to move up.
Or move back.
France is cool. Je suis de France. Parlez-vous français? I just wish this tank went 40. Like, I don't know why Wargaming had to make it so freaking slow. 33 kilometers per hour. What a remarkable level of speed. But, you can't discount the level of damage this thing is able to do. Like, the fact that in 4 shots I'm at 2,300 damage is kind of crazy when you actually think about it.
Oh my god.
God?
We just nuked him for 1,400.
God?
God!
Not the stock Destiny. God be with this poor soul. Bless him. Bless him, oh Lord. My game consisted of 6 shots. Man, that was 33 or 3,400. I penned 3 clips. Bad pronunciation. Good. Good. How do you like when I say Murat? Murat. 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 I know they don't roll their R's at all in France, so. Oh, we had a Mystic member. Let me give my Mystic member a fire. Good job, Kiwi. Alright. It must suck when you're in Mystic and you're on the same game or on the same team as me and on stream. You're probably like thinking, don't screw up, don't screw up. Don't get publicly memed on by Dewbulb. No, I wouldn't do that to the Mystic members. Yes, Russell and Mike. I love when you do that.
How well can actually you roll the R? I'm curious.
How do I roll the R?
No, I say how well.
R. I don't know, it's pretty basic. Hi, Droodles. I am from Russia. Yeah, I see that first part, but then you type something in Russian, which I don't know. I want to copy it, but frickin'... Let me reload the page.
Can you say the Ramatar Borsig with rolling the R?
Do Germans even roll the R? Germans are more like...
I'm just curious. Can you say it?
Yeah, how about you roll it, you frickin'...
Ramatar Borsig.
Borsig? What is this? Bratwurst? What did I just read? Huawei's $1,000 foldable will run self-developed Harmony OS. Listen. If somebody in chat has a lot of money, hear me out. Get me, please buy me a Huawei Mate XT Ultimate. Buy me one, bro. I will glaze you on live stream, bro. I want that phone so bad. Alright, here we go. Stock Destiny users is literally the most brain dead. Yeah, they're terrible. Not Tank Blitz. Oh no. Wow. Yeah, that's why I didn't poke that angle.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
I'm always right.
Of course you are.
Really? Okay, I guess the Type 71 just full speed snaps me.
What am I fucking?
Alright, that player missed. This Type's just never gonna bounce me, unfortunately. But, you know, Wargaming gives the tank 8 million pen. Nice roll into the 50. I mean, we should win this. As long as we're able to hold here, we should be okay. Because their medium has decided to go mid. For some reason.
Yep, I guess I'm just gonna farm bounces.
This E50 is not enjoying my company. I mean, the E6 is just so OP. The level of DPM the thing has is just busted.
Alright.
I think we jump down.
Yeah, I agree. I'm jumping on the other side though. I'm not getting shot by 183 again.
Yeah, I see that 183, and he's just gonna YOLO me. Okay. Yeah, great
Wait.
shot, bro. 500 damage. That was truly amazing. All of that so that you can die. I'm gonna tunnel the hell out of him too. Yeah, bye-bye. Wow, you did great, bro. Unfortunately, it looks like they are trying to get you as good as they can. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, I thought he was gonna... It looked like for a moment he was gonna start going for me. Oh, he is! Of course he is. Got a tunnel Droodles. So let me just stay right on you. I got you, bro. Yeah, bye-bye. Frickin' shitter. That guy actually went for me. What a frickin' loser. Right? You're gonna... Well, actually, neither of us can take a shot from either of these players, so...
Oh.
I just realized I only have one heat shell left. Okay. Doesn't even make sense. Alright, E3 shot, let's go.
Yep.
Tracked him.
I bounced. He probably kill me, but we're gonna win anyway. Oh! He did not kill me!
If you did more damage than me this game, I will personally give you my
No,
Blitz
I didn't.
account and YouTube channels.
No, I didn't. All I did was holding 2 of those heavy.
I did a little bit of damage.
2K.
I did a little bit.
That's a little bit, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
All I just did was holding those 2 heavy enough.
Vulcan? Alright. Alright. How much does the phone cost? $5,000. Your Yeah, Lemon, what was your donation for? How much damage? You said I had to do 6k in E6, well I did more.
Wait, is he gonna donate more?
I don't know. Vulcan. Alright, let me write STG, alright. STG is
Oh,
such a fun tank. Oh, I already have it equipped too. Sweet. Gulp, he did the 6k damage challenge. Yeah, of course I did. Actually, I didn't do the 6k damage challenge. I did 7k. Droodles play the AC4 Sentinel. How about no? Oh, is that the tier 6 or is that the tier 4? I don't know which one's which.
I think AC4 is the tier 6, and then AC3 is tier 4.
I have no clue. All I know is that I think the AC4 is the tier 6, yeah. I don't know. I think they're both mid as hell.
And they have that weird turret.
And they got a freaking penis sticking out of the hull, so.
Well, at least better. It's not as bad as
Oh.
my platoon recommendation.
How much Droodles cost? How much do you want me to cost, Hannah? Our team is coming. But they're a little slow.
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay, we're good. We'll move up and help her you. Especially with our Destiny. Hey, our Destiny's not snock. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Are you okay? This tank is like 2 seconds of aiming time. You can't even blame the gun.
Can I?
No. You're in this. You actually have faster aiming time than me, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I just have bad RG.
Oh. What is... Oh, it's the Action 10 that's camping in their spawn. Bro, what a freaking monkey. They have an Action 10.
I just lost the Kolobana because of Tungsten Hash Shell, Ghost Shell, the one-shot tank.
Brr. Yeah, their Action 10 is either... their Action 10, I think's there. Yep. What a freaking ape, bro. Super, super daddy. Freaking super, super dumb. It's always the geniuses that play Blob.
Oh, I got lag out. Wow.
Oh.
As I was about to shoot motion, I got lag out.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I've been doing good.
I guess.
How about 15,000? You know what, Hannah? If you want to buy me for 15,000, sure.
Trying to guess how much damage I did on this game.
0.
Well, not that 0.
I hate shooting HE at, like, the Grill and Waffle, because I swear they just never pen.
What about the 405?
That one's easy. 4005 is large and reverses at, like, 12, so it's very easy to hit. But the Waffle, especially with gear oil now, very cringe. I usually don't shoot HE at most tanks that can run Spall Liner, though, just because of the fact there's really not much of an advantage. It's a possible gain of 100 damage or a possible loss of up to, like, 200 damage, and I'd rather just gain the 100. And not have any RNG. This is why I think the STG Guard's so good, though. Because, like, it's just this little rattler. This Motion is something else.
Oh.
You're gonna... I have no words. No, not that. I'm making fun of this guy.
I just had some Popeye earlier, And so
Okay. Guess I can't pen the hatch. You know what's really funny is if I just dig to the side of this guy, he'll never be able to hit me. Literally can't pen the rear. No, that's a pretty easy game. What are you gonna do to me, Hannah, for $15,000? Alright. Well, that's pretty good. For one of us.
I mean, I did some damage.
You did? You did do some damage. Correct! Correct! Whoa! Alright, time to get out the Defendaler Mark 1-aler. Breathe for me. I love hearing your nostrils flare. Oh my god. This tank is a 4-shell clip, so I'm gonna go with 12 APCR. I don't need more than that on this tank. Defender Mark 1 is such high standard pen. Like, 244 standard pen is so incredibly high that you just don't need to load gold.
Doesn't need enough though.
It doesn't what?
Doesn't need to be nerfed at all though.
No, definitely not. Well, as Martimator said, you know, it's not a great tank, so what do I know? I see, Hannah. I see. I thought you had a boyfriend. You ditching him? Daddy Drood. Okay. Banned. No. If you had to play only one tank for a week, what would you play? One tank for a week. It would have to be something that I actually find fun. The Mutant. There you go.
I always find Kevy too fun for me.
The Mutant. The best tank. Great shot, Chimera. That was truly amazing. Let's just push the heavies.
Okay.
There's no point to play aggressive on Mines Hill when there's literally tank destroyers that just will camp there the entire game. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow, look at that skilled T29. This tank is so overpowered. Droodles needs an only Droods. Yeah, I agree. Imagine getting penned.
Eh. Oh, we're losing the hill, by the way.
That sounds like a skill burb shoob.
I'm tempted to help out the hill real quick.
Minus 800 in my health. Yep, there you go. 357, and yep, there it is. 745. You piece of frickin' trash, bro. God, I hate T-77s. How are you supposed to counter that, by the way, guys? Like, actually, how are you supposed to counter that? It's just rolls around the corner, doesn't get spotted until he's literally sniffing my balls, and then just nukes me. Yeah, it doesn't matter how overpowered the Defender Mark 1 is when the T-77 exists. That's really the best way to word it. The tank is so OP. It's just not even fair.
I'm coming back.
But He's clearly not very good. Are they selling Defender Mark 1? Yes, they are. It's a very good tank, so I would definitely recommend if you like autoloaders and you want an overpowered one, this is definitely a solid shout.
Alright.
Alright, now I'm going to turn around and go on the hill.
Well,
is
the
the
Astro is
HE?
up there.
I know he's spotted.
My problem is that Chimera, and I'm one shot. Oh, never mind. Alright.
313 HE. God, my nose is like right there. Super itchy. Now, I like how that SU actually was still trying to play aggressive.
I don't know why, but it feels like way harder just to win games.
I mean, I think we both know why.
Oh, yeah, I just remembered that, yeah.
Man, it's like
No,
I have like a
sometimes
cat
it's
hair.
like, well, they need to make a smart decision, and then they just don't.
Alright, there we go. Well, 3,900 damage. Okay, now you've got like a freaking big gulp. What am I hearing?
I
Oh,
don't know.
Popeyes.
Popeyes?
Yeah, I just have Popeye like just
An Asian
ew.
getting Popeyes?
So I love my family love Popeye fried chicken.
Love that chicken for Popeyes.
Stop! You made me laugh uncontrolled. Okay. Uh,
I wonder if Droodles knows the entire concept existence of the AT1. I wonder if you know that you're stinky. Big gulp? What am I hearing?
Everybody in your stream chat is now gay.
Why?
Who's you stupid fat. Wait, what?
Because they like men.
No, I think you're the only one here that likes men.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. That Ren is the only one here that likes men.
The only one.
The only one, yep. Bro, get off the YouTube shorts. Yeah, what are you doing, Flossie? Get in this VC.
I just had Floof call me gay. I have reached a new level of low.
I like how Floof just is the worst person ever. Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously there's like two people I can name that are worse offhand, but right now Floof's coming in at like third.
Thanks.
Mhm.
What do you mean, thanks? You just don't ever reply to me.
We love
I
you, Floof.
fucking fell asleep.
Twice?
Yes.
Not my fault.
Not my fault.
It is your fault.
You. Okay, I'm gonna start yelling slurs at you. Sorry.
How about we don't curse on stream every single time I stream?
Why do you the monies?
No, I just don't like cursing that much on live stream.
Okay, fair enough. Man, I love shooting a SCB with AP and a chieftain, and he somehow rolls higher than me.
oh fuck.
Because, you know, this game's fun.
It's almost as if you should be shooting hash at a chieftain because you have 180 hash pen.
Yeah, but he's hold down.
Well then, like, I don't know, push him.
Amazing
No, because
commentary from
1-4
Clue.
was the first moment of the game because my team are really skilled.
Or like, get a better team? Push mark?
Maybe you
Cliff,
don't like men.
I could say that about your comp team.
Okay, sure, it's true. My comp team had a major skill issue.
I'm gonna check my stats today. I bet you I'm gonna lose like everything.
Are you on an A-Run?
No.
No.
Do you hear their voice?
Yes, I know.
Definitely like, yeah, for you. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So if you're playing on NA, I could help you, but
I don't know. Because I'm not on today. I'm on here.
Oh. Wow, great shot there, Sheridan. That was an impressive play. That Sheridan legitimately made one of the worst plays I've ever seen.
Yeah, I should just get better teams. I only had 6 people do under 1,000 damage to them. Obviously, it's my fault.
My team is really good this game. Lazenay, what the hell happened to you?
I got tunnel
What do you mean you got tunneled?
because the heavy and then the medium, they both want to shoot.
You're in a light tank.
I mean, I'm trying to.
You just pressed S.
F.
Wow. Wow, look at my great. Wow. Whoa. Wow.
Call me poop to make you feel happy.
It's just, I did more damage than every player on my team. Like,
because I wasn't on your team, I'm rude.
yeah, you would have done better than Lazenay that game, I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
I don't understand why people, like, don't think the bat chat's OP anymore, even though, like, it got more DPM on this gun.
And the Halana has really been nerfed because it's still really angled.
Yeah, we have to do double Sheridan.
Well,
the
I
ball
just-
shotzion is entirely OP, especially because there's freaking shell reload boost with 3,200 base DPM.
Okay, how do you do 0 damage in a Sheridan? That's like impossible.
Floof,
Well-
I've seen you drive up Castilla Heavy Hill like 4 times in a row and die every single it has not worked once for you.
At least I do a shot of damage.
Wow. No, you did 0 once. I remember that. I remember you went up the hill and immediately died and did 0.
Sometimes with big alpha guns, I feel like they need to nerf the HE splash damage on them.
HE in general needs to be nerfed. It needs to be halved. Whatever the damage is, they need to add a divided by 2 at the end.
I mean, yeah, because like I don't understand why you should be allowed to like not even like aim at a weak point in a 183 and you'll like out trade like most heavies.
I think in E100 you can just splash somebody for
Well, I
HE
mean,
for like
if you pen
400.
a weak spot, it should be.
We're not talking about penning, Floof. We're talking about splashing.
Yeah, we're talking about splash damage. It just
I mean,
shouldn't.
overpressure is a
shouldn't be
thing.
in the game anyway.
Overpressure's not a thing.
Yeah.
It's not War Thunder. Stop trying to act like this is a realistic tank simulator. We're talking about how to balance the game. We're not talking about how to make it cringe. If overpressure was a thing, then the 183 would be the only freaking tank used in comp, because it would just one-shot every other tank. That
Plus,
sounds
overpressing
fun.
War Thunder is not realistic anyway. You need like a really thin piece of armor, like near where the explosion happens, to actually, do the thing. Otherwise, everyone inside the tank is fine.
You want to push this 1v2?
Yeah, we can. Ah, they just have a random 183 there.
Oh, Bozo.
Cool. Why wouldn't they? You know?
He's like in the open too. I'm gonna let you deal with that WZ. I'm gonna get this frickin' 183 nuked.
Okay.
My
There you go.
RNG appears to be abandoning me right now.
Alright, I would assume you have him.
Yeah, I got it.
I'll get the clear so you don't have to bleed more health.
Okay.
There's a V4 after us. Look at, like, how hard they are for us. They're like, oh my god, oh, I like tank, oh, duh.
Tunnel them.
That V4 just lost 1,000 health to tunnel me. And it didn't even do anything to me.
I'm just getting yelled at by everyone on my entire team. Just like, yeah, man, Jack checks out, you know.
Okay.
I was screwed anyway, but whatever, man. I mean, yeah, I was screwed from the start. Wow.
I should be able to get the clear on him.
Another loss. Wow.
Yeah.
These teams are making me depressed.
You already were depressed.
It's making me more
Why
depressed
did you decide to play Blitz?
because I wanted to. I thought it was going to be fun today.
You thought Blitz was going to be fun. See, that was your mistake.
Yeah, Blitz isn't fun because it's what happens when you have an entire.
No, you don't need
that
you don't need to add a
I-
because. You can just say Blitz isn't fun. You can leave it there.
Nah, it's what happens when you take a dev team that needs to be completely fired and redone, and you just keep them there.
That was a great shot there, 183. You almost hit me, but you missed by about maybe 2 miles.
Does that redeem it?
I still find it hilarious that Wargaming have had to use a third-party website, well, a third-party developer, to actually update their game for them because they sacked all the people working on their own game engine.
Alright, next up. Vulcan.
Clearly.
You killed me, I was in the WZ. My advice next time you get into a situation like that is if you see 2 platooning light tanks and you also see that you have literally no support. Yes, I know, you had a 183. If you're placing your survivability on a 183 sitting in the open, then I don't know what to tell you there. But yeah, if you see 2 platooning lights and you're going to play very aggressive on medium side with no support, you should probably not do that. I would play very passive.
Sometimes you need to play as if your team is just completely non-existent because 9 times out of 10 they just aren't existent at all. They're just not there.
Could you show equipment for tanks when you make videos? I mean, literally every single tank I play has about the same equipment. There's only like maybe 5 tier 10s that I run different equipment, and it's because they have like special equipment, being the Type 71. All tank destroyers are my normal loadout, but I'm running camo net because you have to run camo net. It's just basic. It's calibrated shells, enhanced gun laying drive, and refined gun. That's it. All the other equipment you should be able to figure out with your brain. You should be able to realize that survivability of your modules and ammo rack is more important than ramming damage. You should obviously understand that track durability is much worse than repair speed. Hit points, I run on every single tank just about. And the other equipment, I always run... Well, for the most part, I run consumable delivery system and then engine accelerator. So there you go. The Vulcan is the original Quetzal. No, the Vulcan is the original rammer. If you know what the rammer is.
Oh, the $300 tank that's literally just a complete waste of resources.
Yes. Exactly. Alright, guys, I'm going to do this game, one more in the KV2, and then that'll be it.
I just lost my teammates in 1 minute and 50 seconds. I am impressed.
Let's get this. Let's go town. I guarantee they're going to go town.
Okay.
You have to remember, this is a tier 6 battle.
Alright, fine.
This is Blitz, okay? If you expect skill, we're playing the wrong game.
Oh my god. Wow.
See? I can smell the 40%ers.
Yeah, yourself.
Yeah, Floof. Again, the amazing comebacks from Floof. I'm glad that the only time you can ever make a comment in stream is something negative.
That's me.
And then you wonder why everybody shits on you.
That's not me.
Gee guys, I'm only ever negative and mess around and shoot my friends when I play games with them. And then I wonder why they get mad at me. If I just over-angle the side out, I guess he'll just... Never mind. 311 from a 350. Okay. And there you go. Tweedledum gets to live in a smasher because of that.
I'm just getting my entire team's Tweedledum right now.
Rammer's a different level of ugly and useless. I actually don't hate the way the Rammer looks. I think Wargaming did a decent job designing it. I just don't understand why they made it so bad statistically.
what I don't understand is why they add these tanks into the game.
Got beaten by an ugly stick. Well, I don't actually mind the way it looks because it's a Mad Max tank. It's supposed to look goofy. I just don't understand why they must have put a lot of effort into designing that vehicle, and in return they make it a pile of trash. Like, I
What I find amazing
get
is that
it.
they have all of these statistics, like, you know, that they have on hand to make sure that a tank is balanced, and they just make a piece of crap like that.
Well, they don't understand the
In-
stats.
But
Like, just because they don't understand the stats. They don't play the game. Like, it's not hard to understand. They just don't play the game. You're asking people that are paid to balance something that they don't play. They're balancing the game based off of usually just a large swath of statistics that they're sent. That's what I would assume. But I'm guessing that they know when a tank's not going to be good. Like, there's no way they released the BZ-74-1 and legitimately thought that that tank was going to be good. I'm assuming that they knew it was going to be mid, and that's why they rolled back the release from when it was originally going to be in the Waffenträger event, and they rolled it back to the,
oh, gee, it's so good.
So I have a feeling Wargaming knows when their tanks are going to suck. Lace, how did you do worse than me?
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm in a freaking Vulcan, and I did 1,000 more than you?
I
You
get
just
bounced
put
by the
that all.
I've hit you low. In this
Also,
game.
why are you
Wow.
not in my clan?
Because you did not invite me.
Yeah, well, now you're joining it.
Alright, fine. Let me leave this.
Don't let him join. It'll lower your Sam's clats.
What? His
Stan's
clats?
clap, yeah.
His stands
Yeah.
clats.
Yeah, the Stan's class. Who's
Do you have-
Stan? The one
Do you
who-
have early onset dementia?
I'm tired.
Stands clats. What do you mean you're tired? You slept all day!
Yeah.
The last time I messaged you was
5 a.m.
6:40 a.m. It is now 6:40 p.m. That means you were asleep for 10 hours.
12. Do math.
What do you mean you were tired? Yeah, 12 hours. That actually makes your case worse. Are you listening to the TV, Lazenite? What am I hearing?
No, it's somebody else.
Does your skibbity brain rot have to, like, you know, be looking at Subway Surfers while in the stream?
No, I swear to God, it's somebody else after.
You swear to God, you don't believe in God. That doesn't mean anything. 90% of, like, Asians are atheist.
Okay, but
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I think it's like 75% of everybody in the UK is now just doesn't believe in a god.
You'd be surprised how many people in Asia are Muslim.
Muslim? Most of Asia is Buddhist. Yeah,
No,
what are we
no.
talking? No, it's not no, it's a fact. Most of Asia is Buddhist.
Asia, all of them are like
I'm
very.
pretty sure most of it is Hinduism.
I'm pretty sure Lazane would know more than us, and I think he would agree it's Buddhism.
I mean, you could just look it up. I mean,
I have
now
looked it up, that's why I know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Buddhism and Hinduism are very, very popular there.
yeah.
I would have assumed it to be Hinduism
Okay.
because India has a lot of population in the world now, and they're mostly Hindu. Or at least I'd assume that way.
Around 62% of the world's Muslims live in the Asia Pacific region.
Wow, that's not China. Thank you.
Wow.
Well,
Often
fair.
called the Muslim archipelago, Southeast Asia is home to more than 20.
Wow. So where's China?
China's not involved in it.
Okay, so what we were talking about was China, right? And we're talking about
You
something
said
that's
Asia.
No, we said China.
We did
said
Northeast
Asia.
We said China.
No,
We did
you
not
guys-
say Asia. Nobody said
That
Asia.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Nobody said Asia. Maybe I said Asians, but I did not say Asia. That KV1 got obliterated.
I just rolled 3d9 with Hex on the chieftain. That's amazing. That is incredible.
Alright, here we go. I'm a proud Jew. There's not many of them left.
Oh god.
Sometimes I don't sleep. I just lay there humming each map intro. Okay, Hicks, you gotta take a rest from Blitz.
Da, 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 da.
How my entire team.
Da, 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 da. Da, da.
Alright, well there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of today's live
This
stream.
is the end.
Okay.
The end is near.
I need to mute Floof.
Can we just hop on Helldive? Because I don't want to play with this
Alright,
anymore.
well there you go. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's stream. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. Pretty chill stream overall. We won, I won literally every game apart from the battle that Lazenay did. 0! What a surprise. But yeah, every other game is a win. Oh, and I had a draw on the Marat. That's right, a 6,000 damage draw. Love our teammates. Either way. One thing I do want to do, as I usually like to before I end off the streams, is calculate how much damage I did. So, let's
Yeah,
do that.
I'm not gonna play
That
with
does
this
that
anymore.
for you.
Floof, you know you were
SPM.
muted that whole time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's
SPM
see.
was like, you whooped my ass today. That's great.
Alright, 3,369. What do you think my average was today, Floof?
3,200.
Bro, you're
5
lowballing
billion.
me. 5 billion.
Yeah, because I don't know.
I'm referring to tier 10, not overall.
Oh.
Oh, 6 billion.
3,400.
I'm gonna guess I did 4,200.
More than me, because my teams have been so dog shit that I can't even average 3k today.
I don't know why I did well today. I think it's because I'm tired, and when I'm tired, I play a lot more passive rather than just like super aggressive, which gives me advantages. Sometimes I
matter
just over aggress and die.
See? It's Floof background, not mine.
Oh, is it Floof's background?
Yeah, you always bring me
God,
ball.
Lazenay, why is your background audio so goofy?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, why is your background audio so goofy?
Yeah, Alright, how many
Say
games
that
is
again.
that? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, divided by 8, my average damage was 4,442 in tier 10 today. Well, there
Could've
you
been
go.
higher.
Yeah, it could have been higher. What are you, freaking Willie Nelson, bro? Like, alright, well, there you have it. Hopefully enjoy today's stream. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye! Have a good one.